Well, here we are. I hope you're excited because we're finally at the stage of getting listed on Clickbank and adding your product to the marketplace. Let's head over right now to clickbank.com and we can show you exactly how to go about getting listed on there and submitting your site and your product for their approval and then actually getting listed and the product going live. So let's head over there right now. Just before we get into actually submitting the product ourselves, I want to show you something that has come into place just recently. It came in on August 1st, 2011. It's the updated promotional guidelines. It's really important that you read these. They're actually not very long. They're fairly well written, so they don't have loads of jargon in them. They're very clear and straightforward. And just go ahead and open up this link here where it says Product Promotion Guidelines. I've done that right here in another tab, and you can see here that these are the basic vendor promotional messaging guidelines. This basically refers to sales pages, what you can and can't do, and Clickbank has gotten very strict on this due to a number of different markets, in particular, the sort that make money online, internet marketing areas, going a bit overboard and having loads and loads of stuff on there that isn't particularly ethical. Not everyone was doing it, obviously. There was only a few, really, that was making it bad for everyone else. But they've been eradicated now, which is fantastic news. But it does mean you have to comply. Things like this, for example. If you do use a script on a video, in fact, if you use a video at all, you have to submit a script prior to shooting the video. Videos will not be accepted without a script pre-review. All of these things need to happen. Basically, all of these things need to be met, where it says, we will not allow, we will allow. You need to follow these very carefully. With any market that isn't internet marketing, some of them don't really apply. Like, for example, about income claims. Because you're not claiming, in my case, with the golf swing example, I'm not claiming to be able to make them loads and loads of cash. I'm just giving them the chance to learn how to be better at improving their golf swing. I have to be able to substantiate any claims I make as well. And the same with you. Go ahead and make sure you read this. It's really important that you do. You can find it just by going to Clickbank's login page and just making sure you click on here, where it says Product Promotion Guidelines. It's very, very simple. Then just go ahead and log in. I'm here inside Clickbank, and you can see I've gone to Account Settings up here, and that I've clicked on My Products underneath there. Now this is my account that I created from the affiliate marketing. You can have affiliate marketing and your own product going through the same account on Clickbank. You could just use the same account you set up when we looked at affiliate marketing way back in the day. Now you can see that here under My Products, we've got the chance to put in a new product. Come over here and click on Add New Product right there. We'll be taken through to this page right here, where we add that product. Now we can scroll down slightly. You can see this is the standard product editor right here. This is what I'm going to use. I can go through here and choose the product type. Then I'm going to choose the item number. We'll leave that as a default of 1. Then we'll go for the thank you page. We'll put that in there. We'll put the product currency in just here and the product price in right here. We'll also put the language and the product title as well. You don't need to do the mobile thank you page. There has to be one of these two provided, but there doesn't have to be a mobile thank you page. But it is helpful if you do have one because obviously people will be going to your site via their mobiles. If you can have a mobile site up there as well, that really helps. That's a bit more advanced than we're looking at right now, though. So let's just go ahead and add our thank you page in, the currency, and all the details in, and then we'll click on Save Changes. But I'll show you that in a second. I'll fill this information out right now. I suggest you do the same, and then I'll be back in a second. And I'll click on Save Changes Live so you can see it happen. I've filled out the details right there, and you can see I've chosen product type audio and ebook. And that's what it is. I left the item number the same, as it is my first product on the account. You can see the thank you page goes in right there. The mobile page I've just left blank for the time being. Product currency, US dollars, as that's the one most prolific on the internet, the language of the internet, and the currency, certainly, of the internet is American, so therefore it's US dollars. You can see here that the product price right there, I've put $27. The language is English, and the product title is Golf Swing Uncovered. I simply click on Save Changes, and there you go. That puts this particular page right here. Now, what you can see is that this has now got the product in there. It's got my thank you page link just there. There's the title of the product. You can see it's all been put in. Now the commission rate. Currently you can have people promote your product on Clickbank, and once your product goes live, then anyone can promote it and make money for doing so. In the next video, we'll look at how to actually get some really good affiliates on board, and then we'll also look at JVs. joint ventures as they're known, but for the time being, you need to set the commission at a level that people are going to actually want to promote it. 25% of $27 isn't really that much, so instead, we're going to click here, where it says My Site and Marketplace Information. What we're going to do is we're going to choose a category. So we'll choose a category here as, in my case, it's sports. Let's go down for sports. There we go. And then we'll choose golf out of this. Then we'll choose the hop link target URL. And the target URL for the hop link is going to be the sales page. Wherever your sales page is, in my case, it's here. I'm going to use that and put that as my URL in right here. Mobile hop link target URL, again, that's only if you have a mobile site. And again, that's like I said, a bit advanced for what we're going to do right now. Then we're going to come down here and give it a marketplace title, a description, and we're also going to change the commission here as well. You'll see it here, by the way, where it says Appearance and Marketplace. This will actually fill itself out once I fill in the title and description. It will actually show you what the advertisement will look like for your particular product, just in the same way that we've looked at products before, when we've tried to find things that convert really well. It will appear exactly the same way in the marketplace itself. I'm going to go through right now. I'll fill all this information out and you'll see how it looks in just a second. There you go. I've filled out the information for the marketplace, and obviously I've put this in earlier. You saw the hop link URL, but there's the title, the description. I haven't used the full amount of characters. There's a reason for that, and I'll explain that in just a second. And here's how it appears in the marketplace. Here's how it will look once it's done, and I've kind of mixed the description, half and half roughly, between one sentence about what the actual product is and how it will help people, and another line about what exactly there is, in terms of actual sales elements. Because that's what people are looking for when they're on the marketplace and Clickbank. You would think most people who are actually looking for solutions to golf don't come to Clickbank to find it. They go onto a golf website, which is where you'll be promoting later on. But for the time being, we're going to put in some information here for those people. Like I've put here, professional sales copy and affiliate tools. I've put those tools in place for people who will be promoting the product, as that's who will be looking in the marketplace, 9 times out of 10. Now, I'm also going to put in here the description. I'm going to put in the link to our affiliate tools page. Now, you may be thinking, hang on a second, we haven't looked or done an affiliate tools page. Well, don't worry, we're going to create one. In fact, I'm going to create a page which will have, I'm just going to literally go into my site and go to add a new page. I'll call that page Affiliate Tools, and once I've created that page, I can then put the URL for it, the link, into the area here on Clickbank. I'll do that right now, and literally I'm going to go and create a page, not put anything on it for the time being. But I'm just going to put a page for affiliate tools, and we'll then go and actually put some tools on there in the next video. Hopefully that will make sense. By the way, this is a vital step to actually getting your people to promote for you and promote your product. I'll do this right now and set up that page really quickly, and I'll be back in a second. There you go. I'm all done. I've just done that affiliate tools page. There's literally nothing on it right now, but it's got the address golfswinguncovered.com/affiliate-tools. I've opened up the page and, as you can see, it has nothing on it. But I'm just going to literally copy that URL and take it over to Clickbank right here, and then paste it in, just there. That means they've now got the link to go to in order to get the affiliate tools for promoting this product. That, again, is really important when it comes to actually finding people to promote for you. We'll look at that in the next video, as I said, but for the time being, just go ahead and do that, and we'll actually populate that page. While Clickbank is reviewing the product, we'll be busy building the affiliate tools, so there's no time wasted. They'll be busy reviewing it, making sure that it lives up to everything we've said in the sales copy, and once we've done that, then obviously we can be building the affiliate tools in the background, and then they can both come together when the product goes live. If I just click off there, you can see, oh, that's interesting. It says invalid use of leading and or trailing punctuation. I think it means that slash, just there. Let's see if that makes a difference. Yes, perfect. Now that means we've got http://www.golfswinguncovered.com/affiliate-tools. That's now in place right there. There we go. I've now set the commission. You can see here that the commission has been set at 75%. I'm going to give away 75% of the profits from this to people who are promoting the product. That's because I know that there's going to be a lot of people promoting it, and there will be more people promoting it if they know they're going to make good money by doing so. I don't mind making a smaller amount of money for it because I know that there's going to be so many more people promoting it that I will make very good money anyway from the product, just by having it out there and by giving everyone good value. It's about giving value to the people who are promoting for you and helping them out as well. That's how it will appear right there. Commission, as I said, is set at 75%. I just click on Save Changes, and I'm done with that. You can now see that's what it says right here, just down here. You can see it's got a retail price limit of $50. I can't sell anything more than $50 on this account because it's a new account, but you can see it's pending approval right here. Then we're going to go through and we can, once we've done that, set it all up, we can go back to where it says My Products. You can see now that it has all been set up, and we've got all of the elements that we need. There's one more thing that we need to put into place, which is back on the My Site area. Once we've actually done the complete product, and just before we submit it, we need to generate what's called a test credit card number. And once we've done that, we need to actually make a sale of our own product. That sounds like a strange thing to say, but we actually need to test that it works, and that this whole link works. What we need to do is click on Edit right here, and it will say to generate new card number, just there. It will say enter the text on the image below, which we will do. Click on Finish, and you can see it will generate a test credit card number. Now, this is nobody's credit card. It's just a random number, but it says it can be used on the Clickbank auto form to test the entire process of your products until the, in my case, 11th of the 10th. So the 11th of October, 2011, 9:59 a.m. PDT, which is Pacific Daytime. I know. You can see that right there. I can use this information right here to actually go and pay, to actually use my product. I can go and generate a sale of my product. Now, the way to actually make sure we can use this card that I've got, this pretend credit card, is to actually go here where it says Setting Up Your Thank You Page URL. Click on More Information, and you'll get this page that comes up. This is a page that says Get Started as a Vendor, and the third point down is a Make Payment link just there. You can see when your customer is on your pitch page, ready to buy your product, you need to provide them with a payment link. Here's what you need to do. You go and create a link that looks like this, and you just simply replace the item and the vendor with the relevant details. The vendor is your ID, your Clickbank ID. In my case, it's 7HTML13, and the item is just number 1. So my link will look like http://1.7html13.pay.clickbank.net. Let me show you how that will look. Click on Copy right there, and I'm going to open a new tab. I'll paste that information in up there, and then I'll change it where it says here, 7HTML13. And then I'll put a 1 in there. That's what my link will look like right now. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to copy that, first of all, and I'll save it to Notepad, just here. I'll make a note of that as well, just to say what it is, so that I know that it's my payment link. And I probably will remember, obviously, but just to double check, payment link for golf product. That's that. And then I will actually use that particular link, and it will direct me through right here to Golf Swing Uncovered. It says, this account has not been activated. Until it's activated, only purchases using test card information may be placed. Well, that's cool, because we don't want it to be activated just yet. We want to actually make that purchase. What we'll do is we'll fill out the information right here. We'll do that using the test credit card right here. So where it says Test Your Products, and we'll do that. We'll make the payment right there and click on Pay Now. Again, we just copy this information right here, so the test credit card number goes into here. Then we'll choose the expiration date as 4/2012. So we need to go for 4/2012. The validation code, that is 199. Let's put that in there. All the other information here doesn't really count. We can fill it out if we want to. I'm not sure if they actually need it for this, but let's put something in. Let's go for, I don't know, Southwest 1. That's in London. We'll put a name on the card. Mr. Simon Lucas. Then we'll put in an email. Fill that information out right there. And then we'll click on Pay Now. It says, this is a test mode purchase. This is important. Do not click the back button or refresh your page. You must click Complete Your Order. You can see here that that's a payment that's been made right now. It was a payment of $22.24. And then click on Complete Your Order. This should theoretically go through, and it does indeed, to my thank you page. That means the product works. We can now say that we've actually done a test purchase, and it's really important that you've done that because Clickbank won't accept your product unless you've tested that it works, first of all. It kind of goes without saying, really. Once you've done all those steps, make sure you read the More Information area right here, where it says Get Started as a Vendor. You've done your payment link, obviously. It says Complete My Site Information. Well, I've just taken you through how to do that, but that's the marketplace info, basically. Complete the information within your account. So again, make sure you set up the information. Again, I've just shown you how to do that bit as well. Test your payment link, which we've done, and then request product approval. Now, once you've done that, you can see here it says, Pay one-time $49.95 activation charge. That is only a one-time fee. It's just to activate your account. And it just shows Clickbank that you are serious about doing what you're doing. You'll pay about $50 in order to activate your account. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go over to this area. All you need to do is click on here where it says Approval Request Required. Click on there and you'll be able to actually go and submit your particular product. All you need to do is fill out this information right here. So you're going to go through to request the approval. You'll need to fill out your product pitch page, which is actually the same as your hop link, but I would actually put it in anyway. Give a brief overview of the product. You're the creator of the product. Well, yes, we are, in most cases. In the case of my golf product, I'm actually not. I used a PLR product, so I have to make sure that I have that and say from whom I obtained the license to sell it. Again, make sure that I put that in there. Then I say, do your product promotions match all our guidelines above? Make sure that you say yes. Obviously, make sure they do. Don't just put in yes. And if your website contains endorsements or testimonials, do they comply with FTC endorsement guidelines? Again, make sure that they do. I can say not applicable for the time being because I don't actually have any testimonials on that site right now. But I will do because I think they're very important and I want to get genuine ones from people who actually use the product. Then I can say, did you make a test purchase yet? Yes, I did. Delivery method. I explained what the delivery method is. It's an instant download. Delivery speed is instant. It obviously happens immediately, straight away. And then I say, please provide any information required to access your product, if any login details. Well, they don't. Comments. You don't really need to put in anything in there, unless there's some burning thing that you want to get across to them, and then click on Submit Product Approval Request. And that's it. You're done. Go ahead and fill out that information, and click on Submit Product Approval Request. Make sure you filled out everything. Please double check and triple check all of this stuff first. Make sure that all of this has been checked and done, and that the test sale is done and that it's working correctly. All of that stuff is there. Make sure that that's all there, and then you can actually go down and click on Submit Product Approval Request. It will take typically about 3 days for them to approve the product, but it's not very long considering how many things are on Clickbank and how many things they have to deal with. It's really quick, so yes, 3 days is what you're looking at. Here comes a quick recap on submitting your product to Clickbank, but you can see it's very, very simple right here. I will go ahead and do this for my product. There's a few things that I wanted to just tweak before I actually submit it, so I'll go ahead and do those first. But I will submit the product, and by the time you get to see this, you'll be able to actually find it in the Clickbank marketplace. That's that. Let's go ahead and check the recap. Here's the recap. Submitting your product to Clickbank is very simple, as long as you follow the steps and make sure your sales copy is within their guidelines. Again, remember, read those guidelines on that front page where it says Product Submission Guidelines. Just make sure that you read those. Go to Clickbank and look under Account Settings for My Products, then add a new product in there, as I've shown you. Then fill out the marketplace information so that the affiliates can find your offering. Finally, make a test sale. Run through the submission checklist, and finally, submit your product. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Just go through this video, follow through each step, pause the video at each moment where you need to, and fill out the details. And then obviously you can carry on straight through. That will get your Clickbank submission up and running. And if they have any issues, they'll contact you and ask you to change something or refine anything or clarify other things, whatever it might be. Just make sure that you play along, and it should take about 3 days if it goes through immediately. If there are any issues, it might take a day or so longer for them to go ahead and review it. That's that. I hope that's been useful for you. Go ahead and watch the video again, and just make sure you go through and follow each of the steps all the way, and play ball with Clickbank.